Welcome to Bravil, everyone. Look at this quaint looking town. A little bit more run down than some of the others. A little bit poorer, maybe. Still quite quaint in its own way. I think the player home here, of the original player homes, is the cheapest. Might be the second cheapest. There's a cheap one in the Imperial City too, but I don't know if we count that as a real home. Anyway, as you can see, we're walking around. The Mages Guild in this one doesn't have the same marker as usual. Instead, we're looking for this window with the eye on it. You can see in the center right there. Just in case you are looking for it, let me get the map up for you. It's not as obvious. It's also not in sight range of the Fighters Guild, but it is next to the church, so just in case you need a reference for that, should make it easy enough for you to find. So we'll get this done. The next recommendation, we're almost there. In terms of gaining access to everything that we want out of this, I think it's you. Is it Delphine?
Afternoon.
What is it?
Or is it the...
I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was
Argonian? Yeah, Argonian. Here we go. It's going to be you. So this is actually a persuasion mission. So if you have high personality, you might not even need to use the scrolls. But we should get given pretty much everything that we need for this. So we're going to go for the recommendation.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. Perhaps you can help with that, Howard. I'll need...
Yeah, here we go. So, Ardalin.
Don't say anything to her. I don't want to...
Yeah, here we go.
Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the...
Did we get the scroll? Have I misdone this? We should have. But I don't have it right now. We should have.
Only one that I can turn to.
Let me just try. Sorry, I got had a bit of a disturbance there. I apologize. Let me just. Where are we? She normally gives you a scroll. Let me try some persuasion on this. Where did you go? Where did she go?
Good to see you.
There you are.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to... Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen.
Oh, right, you talk to the dude first. Dark Elf, where are you?
Need of help, and I think you're the...
No.
I heard people saying they ran into
I'm looking for the Dark Elf. Varus.
I can't stand those things.
She doesn't leave home.
She must give us the
But
scroll
apparently
afterwards.
Luciana Galena has a lot of experience.
So this can be either be expensive or easy, depending on your abilities. I don't actually have any charm spells myself. Let me see if it will mark him. I don't want to waste so much time looking like this. Pilgrimage? No. Why isn't it marking as a quest?
Oh, hello.
What's new with...
Cyrodiil.
It's not you.
Bye.
How does the day greet you, friend?
How do you do?
Where are you, Addis? Sometimes it can be walking around.
Be seeing you.
Let me try some persuasion.
I'm afraid I haven't... Perhaps you can help... I'll need... I don't know if you... Take your time.
Oh no, she just let me. There we go.
I don't understand it. He... Perhaps...
Just too much stuff to talk about, apparently. There we are.
That... You...
There's the Beguiled scroll. That's what I wanted.
Hands over that staff.
Now we go and speak to the Dark Elf. It was confusing me there. It was just because it was hidden.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Right, it's not in right now. Let's go find it. Let's go and find you, Mr. Dark Elf. And then the next one we need to get our hands dirty, so I hope you got lockpicks. I'm gonna hop my way over.
How goes it?
Oh, it's close, it's close. Now you need to make sure you don't miss, otherwise it is going to literally cost you money.
Can I help?
Because I assume
I'm listening.
we can't just persuade you. Likes, doesn't like, so I won't do
Don't
that.
waste your flattery. Yeah, that's... I doubt it. I doubt... Don't... Yeah, good one.
I guess that's it. Good bribe for 11.
You're good.
You're good. He likes me, does he?
Yes, I sort of know her.
Alright, okay.
Bye.
So, make sure you hit with this,
Hello, friend.
and suddenly,
I don't know what to say.
he's going to tell us everything.
I'm a...
Like a little birdie.
Oh, if I... He'll... Tell Ardeline I'm sorry.
And now we go back to the Mages Guild. With a hippity hop. Sorry about that. It's just what we've got to do.
How are you?
And then
Hello.
speak to you.
Any-
There we are.
He's so-
I don't know why we've got so much stuff to talk about.
No.
And now we should be get the staff
that
back
staff
at any
back.
cost.
What is it, Mother Sarah?
And persuasion doesn't work for us this time. So although we have those scrolls, that is not going to help us out. We're also not able to purchase it, which means it's time for something unscrupulous. So I think this is the game's point, where it's like telling you you need some chameleon or some stealthy style gameplay. But as long as you're here at night time when everybody's asleep, what time are we now? 9 o'clock, should be okay. Wait for this guard to pass by. And then we'll sneak in. I'm not sure they'll be asleep at 9 o'clock, but I guess we'll try. Door's open, so definitely not. I'm at the wrong one. I think I'm at the wrong one. That seems like the wrong side. Yeah, I was at the wrong one. We're going here. Alright. And we kind of want it to be locked, because that'll tell us they're in bed. Let's do this. Come on, go to sleep. There we go. Come on, guard. Nothing to see here. Thank God it's not KCD. Let's get our way in. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Behind the stairs. How are you awake? Wonder if it'll let me sneak past. I think she might be bugged, you know. Oops. Got all the lockpicks in the world. We could be auto doing this probably. Oh my god. It's when it does this loads of times in a row, it really gets me. Alright, and then we want this. I guess you could pickpocket the key. Whoops. Damn it. There's the staff. Now just got to make it out of here. Hopefully she's moved. I'm actually going to make it wait. Oh, we can't wait. I was going to wait an extra hour, but I guess not. You didn't notice I was there. It's fine. God bless being dubious. And we can take that back to Bravil. We
How
can
can I help you?
deliver it to the Mages Guild. Looks better in the evening, doesn't it?
You look like a bright one.
Don't know, look intelligent, do I? It's quite cool as your stats go up, the kind of notice. Excuse me.
Do you? You needn't tell me your actions for the end.
And that's done.
Please, I'm in desperate need of help.
She has more quests. That's up to you. But we're only dealing with the Mages Guild right now. So it's time to leave. But we are going to go on a detour. This episode, we're going north rather than south. We do want to get to Leyawiin next, though. Now, make sure you have powered up, as the enemy we're about to fight doesn't really scale down to your level. This enemy is already strong, even if you go in at level 1. So be careful about that, or if you're struggling, then do something like turn down the difficulty. We are heading this way. I'm pretty sure it's this corner. It's along these bunch of roads here. There is an Ayleid ruin. That's where we're heading towards. And keeping with my usual, we're not fast traveling places we haven't been, and we haven't actually been there yet, so it's actually good for us to fill this in. I think we're going to use the Cyrodiil Inn to make our way over that way. So we can follow the road to the north. Make sure we're picking lots of stuff up along the way. Obviously, if people are confused as to why I'm able to carry so much, I'm probably not carrying much. In between episodes, I am dropping stuff off back at the base, but, you know, I'm trying to keep things smooth, not trying to waste people's time. You don't need to see me managing inventory. For the record, though, I have hundreds of Welkin stones now, so, you know, if you are following along and actually going into the dungeons, there's no reason you can't be, like, maxing out your skills. Oh, hello. It's taking me off again. I swear it's when I drop some off. It takes them off of the slot that I want them in. And as you can see, my conjuration has gotten high enough for a Dremora. Let's have a play with that, shall we? Look at him, isn't he cool? Oh, missed. I didn't even get to hit it. Oh yeah, that's what you want. It's not a Daedroth yet, but you know, it's a good step along the way. So when I go to an Ayleid ruin and decide I want to get the next summon up, that's what we'll be going for. Should be closing in on it by now. What's that? Old bridge. Yeah, we'll tag that. That's a nice little fast travel point. And Pell's Gate. Oh, this is quest related. I can't remember what this is for. I've been sent to Pell's Gate before.
I've been better.
Cyrodiil is surrounded to the north and east by the lofty Gerald and Valus mountain ranges.
So I've heard.
Thought I saw something interesting in the distance, and it wasn't what I thought it was. Continue to the north. There's a Nern route around here. Let's grab that. A little bit of a collectible. Would have thought it'd be picked up on the mini-map thing by now, but it's not. There it is, look, Vindasel. Ooh, hello. How about you're not robbing me? Not gonna work for you, sorry. There it is. Conjurer's out front and everything. Oh! Had to move. Satisfying, no? missed again. Fireball missed. I don't even have fire. Anything else to attack you with? Let's get this done. Thanks for the mana there. Could do with a snack. Alright, so take a save at this point because if you die, well, you die. Doesn't really matter. It's not like this is hardcore or anything, but you know, it's just likely. Is all. We got some baby creatures. I'm almost able to jump for these. How cool is that? But for now, we have to keep on doing it this way. Let's do this first person, because otherwise it's not going to go well, is it? Alright, that's that. That's another one. And got some more here. Please tell me that fell off. No. You little bugger. That's a horrible position for you to be in. That's not even going to be reachable, is it? Nope. Alright. I lost that one. Do it again. No, I could get that. I could get that. Come on. Got it. Just lost one of them. That's a shame. Lost one there, look. Stop trying to get me. I like a better angle. There we are. Alright, let's keep going. Just got to get that acrobatics up a little bit more. Then we won't have to shoot them down like that. Some basic beasts, eh? Let's go. Not very mage-like, but it didn't seem like it was worth fireballs. Can I get those? They look a bit lower. Yeah. Oh, the gas is getting me. Oh man, that's so bad. Yeah, it's actually going to kill me. It doesn't normally get you this far. What the hell? I've never had poison that bad before. Yo, what? It's never that bad. I think I've been glitched by the poison, yeah. Right, I'm just gonna die. I should have an autosave at the door. Alright, so I had something weird happen. It's still trying to perma-poison me. It's a bit weird. I knocked the stones off so that I can collect them. And I have an idea for turning it off. Although it's not actually turning back on now, which is interesting. Oh, there we go. So we're just going to run on down. Oh, look, it's actually fixed itself. It's not doing the perma-poison now. So it is just a bug for me. If you do get a bug like that, all you need to do is quick save and reload the save. You can see my file right here. Look, I literally just... That's exactly what I just did to get rid of the perma-poison. That seems to have fixed it, so... little bit of aid there in case you need it. Hello, rat boy. Alright, it's time to see how bad Umbra's going to be. Be careful here. Make sure you have healing available. I'm actually going to... Yeah, let's get this on. I only have a minor wounds. That's pretty... Well, that's not a good idea. But we're going to do it anyway. I don't really have a good cheese. Is there anywhere we can stand? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is. So, with good acrobatics, you would be able to get up there, right? There we go. Maybe. That's going to be conflicted by that. We need a good spot to stand on. Wait, Umbra's going to struggle to get to. I wonder if you could just bring it in here and like get poisoned. Can we stand near the poison? No, it'll get me. We won't get up there. Alright, we'll work something out. Let's go down. We're going to get one stealth shot if we're lucky. And then it's all downhill from there. There's Umbra in her dark armor. Oh, here we go. We can do it. We can cheese you in your room. Look, that's perfect. So this is a character that does a lot of damage. Okay. Let's wait for you to get up here, and then I'm going to go and try and get on that. Yeah. Consider yourself cheesed, Umbra. Terribly sorry. We've got all the Welkin stones, so... Can you stand still? Stand still? Just a little bit? Come on. I'll level my destruction skill up on you, that's great. Alright. Say hello to your armor until like level 25. This is technically ridiculously overpowered for right now. You shouldn't have this. But we do. Let's get rid of all this because we don't gonna want it. And we even have a really good sword. Where is the sword? Which is the other really powerful thing here. So this is a strong sword. It has great physical damage. It's not going to be the best and most powerful sword you'll ever use. However, and look how cool that's going to look with the hood on. I just need the hood. We'll change that out. So yes, great physical damage. It's doubling my Dwarven sword almost, you can see. But it has Soul Trap on it, so you'll actually fill soul gems as you fight with this. So the real reason to use this weapon comes out later. So I'm actually probably going to save. I'm going to save the weapon until later on. I think that's probably the wise decision here. But we are now very well defended, and we have enough stats that our armor doesn't hurt us very much. If you decide you want that little bit extra spell effectiveness, it's going to buy on 84%. You could choose not to use a shield. Although apparently you can equip a shield still with a two-handed weapon and get the benefit from it, whilst also having a two-handed weapon. And it also then goes on to not affect your casting effectiveness. I haven't tried that. It's just something I had in a comment, and it sounded busted to me. Because that is actually busted. But there we have it. Umbra is dealt with, and we have extremely powerful armor for the early game. But I think the most powerful heavy armor is Daedric, and if I can get away with not using it, I might even not use it because this armor just looks nicer. Especially for like a battle mage, like if you're a conjurer, this absolutely suits a necromancer, right? Look at the coloring on it for a necromancer, so good. And we are doing a lot of summoning, so I think we can swing that, right? Summon Tsunami. So yeah, I just need a hood now. And then we'll enchant the hood with something cool. I'm thinking spell absorption on my hood. And then that'll be perfect for this character. That's what I'm thinking right now. With that done, I was a little bit off on my point look. I apologize. This is where it is on the map. I should have probably shown that at the beginning, but there we go. But now we have good access to most of this area. I mean, we don't have this closest bit to the Imperial City, but we have access to a lot of the map fairly quickly. It's time for us to head south to Leyawiin. And I should probably do that now. It's not going to take us long to run down there. If I just fast travel down there or disappear and go down there or whatever else, it just doesn't feel right for the series at this point. So we're going to make our way down. There's probably not a lot really that we need to care about on the way down. Is this recharged now? It is. Thank you. I feel like that's a perfect opportunity for... That's what I'd like to use them for. My little snack there. Extra point of conjuration. Another moon root, we'll take that. Gorgeous day for a stroll down in the south, isn't it? We've even got willow trees, cool. Fighting. That's bandits. And trolls fighting. Is it a bandit? I'm assuming it is. Are you going to aggro on me? Yeah. You asked for it.
Die, damn you!
See ya.
Don't feel bad. No one lives forever.
Including you. No, he actually survived. Not for long. Shing. Man, my blade is so low. I am going to do no damage against enemies soon. I might actually have to fight my Dramora a little bit. I'm sorry. I need a bit of blade. That's craziness. How fast slash slow is that going up? So killing one Dramora gets me... So I'm fastish as well. Man, like a sixth. So we've got to summon 6 of those to get one blade skill up right now. Pitiful. I shouldn't say that really, but it's true now. I do love this armor. That looks great on a caster. South. We're gonna go south. Why was I not going south there? Because we're heading across a bit. Follow the road. Just follow the road. We'll get there. I want to get there kind of quickish. There is an alien ruin we could visit, but realistically, I want to get down there for this episode. I'm like a lord of death. Alien ruin there. I don't like water puzzles, so we're passing by that one. And I have well enough Welkin stones. We are set. Hello. Oops. Well, you had more health, didn't you? just a quiet stroll now. Got a bridge. This area should have the... Just notice how brown their teeth are. This area should have the dragon lilies in. It's a bit of a detour for me to say that, but I kind of want to show them off. See the rat over there. Known route, check that. Oh, sure they spawned around here, but I can't seem to see any. That looks like them there, actually. The yellow, aren't they? Yeah, Dragon's Tongue. That's what I wanted to show. So if you ever get kicked out of the Mages Guild, that's the Dragon's Tongue. So we've seen Redwart, we've seen that now. Let's make sure we tag at least something on the way down. Otherwise, we are not getting the benefit of this little trip. Oi. Hello, crab. I'm out of magic. Fort no more. Telling me, hello. You gonna try and hit me? Oh, with magic. We should get the shrine. Sheogorath is funny as well. We'll probably go through... I don't know whether to do videos on these or not. Maybe we will. There's his statue. It's like they're boxing, isn't it, when you're moving? It's strange. There we go. Sheogorath's shrine. Everyone all getting naked. These are the kind of scenes where I bet someone was being really creative in the office, and then someone said, no, you gotta put underwear on them all. Someone was like, poo-poo. And have fun in the game. So it makes me a bit sad when I see things like that. Sometimes I feel like it's blatantly obvious, and I feel like it comes out of Bethesda in a lot of games. Starfield had the same thing. You went to Neon, and it was like there's supposed to be this seedy, dark, like not dark, but almost literally Cyberpunk 2077-esque city, and like even the nightclub was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like all this seedy stuff going off in there. It was just mega tame. So it's like someone was like, I know people want this really cool scene, and then someone went in the office and went, no, you can't do it. That's too risky. It's almost like Bethesda are going to turn to Ubisoft. I shouldn't say that, should I? They're not that bad. They're not as bad as Ubisoft. That's not true. Cool looking village. This is the kind of thing that I would like to build up in an Elder Scrolls game. So people saying, oh, well, I wanted to put more focus on other things, but I feel like having a hamlet like this that you could build up, maybe choose. Kind of similar to the one that we got in KCD 1, actually. I think that'd be nice. And I would want some like level of choice in it. I know obviously the hideout in Assassin's Creed was a bit basic. If anyone's ever played Dark Cloud, which is an old PS2 game, that is exactly what I would want. I want to go into dungeons and get little materials and stuff, different trims and customizations for the buildings. Make it so that different NPCs want to be near different assets, so you know you structure your village properly. Be cool. Tulip. Again, I'm not going to tag it because otherwise I'll forget. I'd rather leave it. So if like, I don't know, I'm adventuring out and about, I'm like, right, I need some stones. I know there's one there I can go and get. Looks like a guard over there. We're closing in on Leyawiin now, though. So we're close to the end of the stream. 36 minutes. I feel like we did okay. We detoured to get Umbra. Did a bit of a mini dungeon. I suppose we haven't done a full ruin like we normally do in each video. That's fine. There's plenty along the way you guys can do if you're feeling thirsty for blood. So, you want to bring it? Come on then, pick. We got this. There we have it. We are at Leyawiin. Which means I'll finish off here. See you guys again very shortly for the second to last of the Mage Guild Rhythm. Wow, I can't talk. I was trying to poise for dramatic effect. It didn't work. I'll catch you guys again later.